What did the weekend say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I got some pairs and I'm not afraid. I got a game plan, I won't be swayed. The button's here so I won't complain. If I can call, I won't abstain. Pawn, 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 pawn. I might call con. Pawn, 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 pawn. Yeah, we're going frickin' toy. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. It's a great day to be playing Riichi Mahjong. I'm not gonna lie to you. Have I been having consecutive mental breakdowns in the daily YouTube uploads? Yes, that is true. And I'm gonna dissect why I believe that is the case as we get into today's video. But before we do anything else, I just want to say this. If you missed the collab with stands that we just did on the YouTube channel, it's under the live tab of this YouTube channel. I'm gonna say this. If you are a fan of seeing Yakuman hands, you're gonna want to watch that video. You're absolutely gonna watch that video. Or you can maybe wait like a week or two and it'll be out in a YouTube short. Let's just say that much, okay? Let's just say that much. Folks! We're jumping back into the Jade Room today. Now, I don't need to tell you this. I've been incurring heavy losses on the YouTube, right? But we've also been pulling out some dubs. It's not, I mean, don't get me wrong. Is it kind of sobering that we're hovering around Master 2-star 800 elo? And if you go back, I want to say 2 or 3 months on this YouTube channel, and you pull up any old YouTube video, you're going to see the exact same elo. Yes, that is sobering. Yes, that is not the fact that we are hard stuck Master 2-star, specifically around the 800 to 900 elo. That is not lost on me, okay? And I'm not okay with that. I just want to let you know right now, I am not okay with that. Anyway, we're loaded into the Jade Room. Let me just say this as we load in. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Difer Volt writes, finding your channel right after coming back to Mahjong from a fairly long break genuinely helped me remind myself that I don't have to push literally every single hand, stopping my losing streak from growing any higher. So folding is awesome, actually. Okay, that's huge. Fold Nation, rise up. Fold Nation, rise up. They're not gonna want to see us succeeding in the Yostar mines, but hey, give it a long streak of games and we're gonna see who's on top, baby. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other things like the Riichi Mahjong strategy docs and the song parody docs. Thank you so much to Bully Whiff. I believe that is the correct pronunciation. Please forgive me if I'm wrong, for joining us on the Patreon. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me, for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. And folks, now is the time to zhong. Now is the time to zhong. I will say this. First of all, this hand is great. I can't just start yapping about nonsense. The Yusong story. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, maybe we got something cooking up here. Maybe an elongated shape, or maybe even a pure straight here in the character suit, but I'm not above throwing out a 7 of characters or a 1 of characters either. I think that those are the tiles that probably exit this hand. Probably the 2 of, okay. All right, well, that's interesting now. That's genuinely very interesting. I'm going to cut 2 of circles. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is our weakest block. The 2-4 shape, I don't get out of bed for a single tile weight. I'm more in the business of double-sided weights, including a red 5 or something like here where we could theoretically cheat. Oh, I love Mahjong. I'm gonna, Yostar, are you, just say you hate me. Just unfollow me on Twitter. Just kidding, they don't follow me in the first place. But just like be, I don't know, just like be a little ruder to me. Oh my God. Okay, please stop. I'm gonna lose this battle of, chicken. Okay, please stop being rude to me. East 1, 2 of circles. I firmly believe that that's the correct tile. Wow, Red Dragon dealing. That's a career ender right there. Yo, I feel like the Red Dragon, that's my like most feared tile whenever someone else calls a Reachi. It's obviously confirmation bias and a little bit of like, you know, trauma, not real trauma, but like made up video game, you know, nonsense. Yeah, this is exactly how I would be reacting to. But like, ooh, yeah, the Red Dragon, I hate discarding because I've dealt in with it so many times. Okay, Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? I'm doing fine. I'm going through a real insecure phase in my life, okay? I genuinely don't know how one human being can physically hold, how one human being can physically contain this much insecurity. First of all, today was a big day, okay? I got a new I got a new hair product, okay? Don't laugh. This is real. All of this is real. I've been waking up with consecutive bad hair days, and I was like, no, not anymore. I bought this green colored cube from a cosmetic store, of which inside which I could not read anything. It was like a like an Asian cosmetic store, and I speak a little bit of Mandarin, okay? 我会说一点中文，但是我不能说太多中文. I only know how to speak a little Chinese. I don't know how to speak that much Chinese. And if you're bringing Cantonese around, it's game over for me. I can't really understand any Cantonese. You would think that it's like, oh, like maybe some words in Spanish sound a little closer to the words in French, right? They're both Romance languages. You would think that there is some overlap between Mandarin and Cantonese. This is the fricked up truth that no one's gonna tell you except me. Is that there's no. I mean, there probably are overlaps, but it genuinely, to me, it sounds like an entirely different Reachi, by the way. It sounds like an entirely different language. Reachi, this is a sick, nasty Reachi. Reachi, Pin Red 5 Dora, Tanya. Oh, in the dealer scene. I'm never folded this one. This is so good. Yo, Star, follow me on Twitter, and then unfollow me on Twitter. I'm gonna just... Change.org petition to give Yusong a little bit better luck in Mahjong Soul. Who's with me? Genuinely, one in the... please leave a comment in the comment section down below that reads, I would sign the Change.org petition to give Yusong a little bit of better luck in Mahjong Soul. Please, because I don't want to look dumb, but I'm thinking of registering for a Change.org account. That's a Dora tile. Oh, we're not gonna win with the Dora tile. Mamma mia. That can't be right. That can't be right. What am I supposed to do though? 7 pairs? Don't make me laugh, dude. Genuinely, you're gonna make me chortle. You're gonna make me spit out my the drink is gonna come out of my nose. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I've been having consecutively bad hair days, and I don't know how that's possible. So today was like my breaking point. And what happened? Did I get really angry? No, I was just like, why did I wake up and my hair, sometimes like people have like glass sculptures in their homes. I don't know. Like you ever go to like an adult's home and they have like, you are an adult? I know, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like they have like a weird abstract glass sculpture. Like, ooh, one shape is going this way, one shape is going that way on their coffee table. That's genuinely how I looked this morning. I was like, this is unacceptable. I called around. I was like, I called around to some cosmetic stores near me. Do you have any? Because all I know is I have my cube. And the cube brand is okay. The cube brand is okay. The gray cube that I used prior, genuinely that was a good cube. Unfortunately, the cosmetic store that I went to in which I couldn't read anything, they did not have gray cube. They only had green cube. And so green cube, I was like, how different could these cubes be? Plus, maybe this is my new favorite cube. I don't know. Maybe it's like a even better hair product than the last one. I don't really understand. So I bought that one. It does nothing. That green cube does nothing. All it does is like, oh baby, it just makes your hair like sticky and greasy in a way that I'm just like, no, I'm not freaking. I'm not singing about a car. I'm not about to drive off into the sun with my freaking car. This is a Grease joke. It's Grease the musical joke. You have it? You have it, Left Lord? Okay, no one has it. What am I doing here though? I'm trying to call Reachi here. And then I'm most likely single tile Yorkin for the West one because this is never going to become a triplet. RIP. If I draw into a West one, yeah, it's the easiest Reachi call of my life. Reachi, red 5, nothing. I'll take those odds. I'll take those odds any day of the week. I could have maybe kept the 9. Oh my god, why are you BMing us with the slow roll sumo? You were thinking about maybe Furiten Reachi? That's fair. Honestly, I respect the little pause there. Oh, I'm gonna lose this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, how lovely. Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh yes. I was just thinking to myself, it's been a while since I've lost at Riichi Mahjong. That's perfect. I got green cube. I got green cube. Green cube does nothing except make my hair like stickier and unwieldier. It's like, it gives it the texture of cotton candy, which, by the way, that's not a texture that I'm into, or I don't think anyone's into that texture. Today I woke up, hair was looking like a glass sculpture abstract on an adult's coffee table, and then I called around, hey, does anybody have, because I only know a few brands. The Cube brand friendship ended. Like, we're on, the Cube brand is on thin ice right now, okay? But the other one that I knew that I used before, I think it's very popular in Asia, is literally called like Gatsby. Hey, move over, green light. Green colored hair tin? That's more like it. Literature. Okay. Sometimes the English major in me genuinely comes out where I'm like, isn't literature beautiful? Okay. Isn't it nice that we can connect? Anyway. I was calling around, the place near me was like, we don't have that, but we have some like other stuff that's like very, very comparable. And I was like, okay, but does it have that grip? I didn't obviously say that, but I was like, I'm looking for something with a strong hold. And they're like, yeah, this could help. So I bought it. It's a brand. It's a little tin called Riichi or something like that. Rezul. I'm not sure what it's called. It's like review. I don't know what it's called, but it's like you'll be able to find it online, even if you just hair wax that starts with an R. It's like this one's like a clay, and I brought it home. I was really nervous because I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I keep spending like $18 at a time on experiments, like, you know what I mean, and luckily, at least this place, they have like a, hey, if you don't like it, we'll like return it to you. Or we'll return it to you. I mean, I'm going to cheat this. This is the Dora. And Zendaya is Michi. Oh my God. You have it? No one has it. I mean, because we're never going to get the Dora unless we cheat right then and there. You are going for all simples. Luckily, it's not a half flush or anything weird. You have a scary hand. I don't know what the frick you're doing. I genuinely, I don't know what this is. No, it's not a flush in the anything suit. Oh, awesome. I was just... One copy of the 5 is left, one copy of the 8 is left. I'm gonna... Sharks, and for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. Like, if we're waiting on the... We could be in Tenpai right now, right? But we'd be waiting on literally the last copy of the 5 of circles and literally the last copy of the 8 of circles. Don't get me wrong. I love being in Tenpai. I'm a sicko. Are you kidding me? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Hang on. What am I gonna throw now? Good one, buddy. Well, I could throw something weird, right? And we see a lot of the 5s. Maybe no one's waiting. Ooh, okay. This is okay. This is gaming right now. A crossroad paving the way for us for safety. No one's waiting with a 4-5. Could someone be waiting with a 1-2? Someone could definitely be waiting. Wah! I might still lose this game. The dealer gets to stay the dealer. And then, wait, did anyone who called Reachi win? Yeah. Right Lord won. They had called Reachi. I might still lose this game. I'm in dead last now. I mean, I'm not dead last, but I'm like pretty last. Oh my God. Okay. Another green dragon makes his hand go oingo boingo mode. Another Eastwind does the exact same thing. I opened the tin, and it's literally like on the tin it said clay. And I was like, okay, so that's just like a soft thing. No, dude, it's like, I mean, you gotta throw it onto the spinning wheel and get some water on it to even shape it into anything. It's like I'm digging in there. I'm literally excavating. And so that's the thing that's in this right now. Why are you so weird? I don't know. I've struggled with this my whole life. I'm gonna be real with you. It was a good day in the sense that I learned a lot. Like, this is what I learned. Cosmetics, they're like, I think sometimes people on the internet are under the impression like, oh, if you're doing anything to cosmetically alter yourself, you must be doing it because you're down horrendous. You must be doing it for someone else. And let me tell you something right now, okay? This was not for anyone else. You want to know who this was for? This is for the bozo who's recording Riichi Mahjong YouTube videos, who has to occasionally look at the OBS preview window and see just like a thwomp, thwomp, like it's like you know the parachute day in school where you all throw up the parachute and then you get under the, I'm calling Reachi. It's going down. I'm calling Reachi. Ketcha. I have to. Reachi, Red Dragon, 1 DZ. It has to be. No one's throwing the 4 of bamboo, and yet, who gives a frick? This is as good as any hand is ever gonna be. If I draw into the 6 of bamboo after this, I'm gonna be going into the ocean, okay? That's so good. That's really good. We've set an inadvertent Suji trap for the 4 of bamboo. I don't think anyone's gonna fall for it because it is really close to the Dora. Like, we're not waiting with a 2-3. We're not waiting with a 5-6. But the Dora is the 5 of bamboo. So people like me are gonna be a little bit more desperate around the Dora, right? We're gonna keep these bad shapes, even though they are not double-sided, purely because we can keep the Dora. So Suji traps, or trying to use Suji defensively, is good, but the logic is a little more watery when it's close to the Dora. You know the parachute day when you like woo, and then everyone gets under the parachute and you sit under it. It's awesome. That's what I feel like. That's what my head looks like on the OBS preview window. I'm also not going to lie to you. This is the worst day of my life. It's okay. Don't hyperbolize. It could always get worse. And you have another dealer seat coming up, and they could deal in with 4 of bamboozlers. And now we can't con the Red Dragon, but that might be a blessing in disguise, so that we don't even lose. We don't lose harder than we already are. Left Lord could deal into both of us again. That would be kind of tight. Oh, me drawing into a perfect. Oh, I would have had a double. I mean, not really. I would be a fur 10 at this point, but you know, you never really know with things like that. I just need you to have a really bad day. I need your hair to be looking like the parachute, like, but like no one's sitting under it. Oh my god. Oh. I paid $1,000. I paid $1,000. Can I be real with you? Okay, let's just set some expectations, okay? This is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. So long as we don't upload 7 4th place videos in a row, it's still not the darkest era of this YouTube channel. Yusong, I'm gonna need you to raise your standards a little bit. Like, your audience deserves better. Yeah, of course they deserve better. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's been awful before, and we made it out relatively mentally unscathed. Now, am I still saying 6-7 compulsively? Yeah. Has single tile York in it become an inextricable part of my vocabulary? Unfortunately, yes. That doesn't mean I'm not with it 100%. It was like digging in this clay. And then I was like using it. I still don't really know how to use it, folks. I genuinely still don't know how to use it. This is like, and then it wasn't working. And so I literally just put my head under the kitchen sink and I just kind of let all my emotions, just kind of felt all my emotions as the water was running over me. What's going on? And then I tried to put more in it, and I used the hair dryer, and it ended up, I don't know. It ended up okay. I don't know. Okay, the real discomfort, this side is too poofy. This side is too poofy, and then on the top of my head, like this side has not enough hair, and then the other side has too much hair. I don't know if anyone's ever encountered that before in their. I'll add in their lives. Okay. You are making me do something that I don't want to do. This is an outrageous position to be in. And yet, if I draw into 6 of characters, I guess it's kind of okay. But I want to draw into 9 of characters. Oh my god, I'm gonna. This is so greedy, dude. What am I? If I do this, I'm 1 tile away from that, but it's the worst tempo I've ever seen. Plus 1/7 of circles is already gone. I'm not doing that. I'm just simply not doing that. I believe in myself. I believe in myself to draw into a 4 of bamboo or a 6 of bamboo. That's neither of those tiles, so I'm gonna throw it back. Me throwing it back in the club, be like, okay, sorry, there's again brain rot, mentally scarred from the 7 last place videos that we uploaded. Okay, sure, 1 tile away from tempai. 30 seconds until Mars. What happens if I draw into a white dragon? I don't know. Why are you asking me such difficult questions? I could pawn that to be in tempai, singularly York in it for the white dragon. I don't want to be in that position. I could still call Reachi if I draw into a 3 of characters unlikely or 6 of characters also unlikely. So just watch yourself for a bit, okay? We could still. Oh, the 3s are gone. Reachi, red 5 Dora. It's so bad. It's genuinely so bad. It's the worst. It's so bad. I don't know if this Reachi is correct. East 4 Reachi. But if I pawn here, if I wait to pawn, oh no, I think I should have waited to pawn. I mean, that 4-5 is a little. I'm not gonna cry over that. That feels, for some reason, this doesn't hurt as much. But had we pawned here, what do we cut? We cut 5 of characters, and then we get to wait on the 4-7 of characters. Left lord not playing any defense. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just can't fathom. I just can't fathom how that could be. Everyone else is just on the biggest hot streak of their life. Master 2-star, but with actual good elo, I will destroy you. Crosslord? Saint 1-star? No, you don't get to enjoy Mahjong anymore. No. Okay, hang on. We're in there. They might not have a valid hand. They might just be going for 10 by before exhaustive draw. You're in the Shadow Realm. Okay, if you win this, but you have good elo, you might also be due to win 1 game of Riichi Mahjong. But quite frankly, it's got to be me, right? In sync voice, it's going to be May. What am I waiting on? 6 of characters? It's not going to come out. But if I sumo, it's the greatest day of my life. Riichi sumo red 5 Dora. Holy frick. Okay, it's not going to happen. 2-1-0. I don't even get another draw. Like, do you see this? It just kind of like, thump. There's just like a little slope here. And I don't like it. And then on the other side, oh my god, look, some angles are so bad. Some angles are so bad. He's so insecure. Yeah, but it's just, yeah, he is. Okay, Crossword manages to end in Tenpai. I also end in Tenpai. I paid $1,000, and I didn't even have to. So now I want to win my $1,000 back. It's under the free parking spot in Monopoly now. This is obscene. I mean, we've had worse starting hands than this that I've won, so I shouldn't be complaining that much. I should have maybe kept the 9 just in case we have a 6, 7, 8, 9 shape, and then maybe we can do something there. Still looking for a pair somewhere in our hand, looking like a fool with our pants on the ground. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence could genuinely be a possibility in this hand. Okay, nice. This is going swimmingly. What do I want to draw into? Okay, 7 of circles followed by the Dora, which is the 2 of bamboo, and then I call Reachi, and it's the greatest day of my life. 7 of bamboozlers. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna keep this floating 7 and this floating 3 around, right? We could always draw into a double-sided weight for one of them, and then if we draw into a double-sided weight, we can get rid of our single tile weight. I want to keep this 1-3 shape, although it is worse than the 6-8, just because the 1-3 shape does allow us to accept the Dora, and you gotta York it for the Dora a little bit. You gotta believe that the Dora can come to you. So he's been going through a weird moment in time. I don't know. It's just I'm probably gonna get a haircut soon, but this is why I think God is such a sadist. Okay. And he's about to do a little vanity posting, and I hope you'll forgive me. I think Yusong is at his most aesthetically strong when he has longer hair. However, this is untenable. I can't every day have like a grim moment just between myself and God, where I'm underneath the kitchen sink going, what have we wrought? Like how have I ended up here? We might be able to call Reachi. If I draw into the Dora, it's actually so good. Reachi Pinfu 1 Dora, double-sided weight where 4 copies of the 5 and 4 copies of the 8 are still left. That would feel really good. If I am to single tile York for the Dora, I also must. There's 1 Reachi stick left over from some sort of dummy who thought that maybe they could win the last round. I want to win that one. 3 repeat counters for a free 900 points as well. I'm not going to say no to a free 900 points. It's like saying no, like saying no to using like a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon. You got the coupon. Why was that my cultural poll? Holy! Sponsored by Bed Bath & Beyond. Holy frick. Okay, this feels awesome. No shot. Come on. Really? You immediately chased my Reachi. This game, the change.org petition becomes more and more real. Ipatsuler. Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora Ipatsu. This is a 7,700 point hand. And I get to win 3 Reachi sticks and 3. This is like 12,000 points or something. Holy frick! I'm right back in the game, baby. And I never freaking left. Who do you think you are? I am. Good hand. Pinfu looking likely with my pants on the ground. Want to draw into another south wind for sure. It's seat wind and prevalent wind for us. I think Yusong is at his strongest when the hair is a little bit longer. But don't know why the voice did that. But homie, it's harder to maintain because I every night I must dream that I'm a dog. You know what I mean? And don't psychoanalyze that. But like every night I must dream that I'm a dog because I'm just nuzzling the whole time. There's no other explanation. I must move so much while I'm asleep. Okay, Right Lord popping off right now. And by popping off, I just mean they have Red Dragon. So could be a very valueless hand. Like a lot of the hands that we've had in the past YouTube uploads. This is still fine. I mean, I kind of want to draw into... This is like a weirder draw, but I want to draw into 3 of circles. 3 of circles would allow us to confirm the San Chocler. If this is your first YouTube video, if this is your first exposure to Riichi Mahjong, don't even sweat it, dude. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Holy frick. Okay, so you might think, oh my god, another Ippatsu. This is not Ippatsu. Ippatsu only works if no one pawns or cheese. And Left Lord did call it cheese. So sometimes I will refer to that as breaking Ippatsu. Jesse, we need to break Ippatsu. Mr. White. I know it's a mid-impression. Science, Miss B. Okay, I don't. Come on, Yusong, come on. This is an amazing hand. This is an incredibly dank hand. I definitely go for Reachi here, right? Reachi, Pinfu, all simples. And we get to maybe accept the Dora, which is the 5 of characters. That's so dank. Show me like a 5 of characters right now. Then we get to call Reachi, and it's a triple-sided banger. That's so good. If we win this hand, we look really, really good for the rest of the game. I don't know if I would cheat. I would probably cheat if it was a Dora tile. Like that is Tenpai, but I think my odds here are so good to get into Tenpai. Like I don't even need that 8. I could wait for a 2 or a 5 as well, or like a 2 or a 5 here. If a few more of the tiles that I need start coming out of the woodwork, like that's horrendous news bears for me. I'm gonna accept this, right? We can draw into a 6 of characters or a 4 of circles. Right Lord popping the frick off again. They have Red Dragon. They cut a Red 5, so it doesn't seem like their hand could be. I mean, they might have a few copies of the Dora. We don't really know what Right Lord is cooking up. Now I think I probably call pawn or cheat just to try to win this one to stay in the dealer seat to prevent our good friend Right Lord from taking our dealer seat before we're ready to give it up. Cheating into the red 5 of characters would also be dank, but I don't really foresee Left Lord doing that. Their hand must be super, super weird if they can't use that, or if they're not willing to bend over backwards to use red 5 and the Dora. Would still love a little Reachi. I could cheat this for Tenpai. And it breaks Ippatsu. And I can cut 7 of circles. Don't emote at me. Get my character's emote out of your damn mouth. Sorry. Okay, we're gaming. I don't know if this is right. I genuinely don't know if this is right. But I am in Tenpai and I don't want to give up the dealer seat. Probably okay. It's not the red dragon. The red dragon is the kiss of death. The green dragon always passes. Forgot everything that I was talking about, but I got to lock in for a little bit. Okay, they cut an 8 early. They probably wouldn't cut that from a 7-8 8 shape if they had it. So I'm willing to. Oh my god, huge. Tanya red 5 Dora. Oh my god, huge. Actually huge. Sumo in the dealer seat. What is this? 6,000 points. This is like a weird mini point hand. It's not that many mini points. In fact, it's like none mini points. 5,200, 6,000. Oh my god! He's cracked with the scoring. This is a vibes-based scoring, but he's played enough Riichi Mahjong to where the vibes are. Oh my goodness. Okay, great hand. Great hand. Great hand. What do I want to draw into? Something that allows me to use this dank red 5. Not in love with the one Tua in my hand right now. But you know, if we have to use it, we have to use it. Pawn! And there it is. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Just kidding. I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. But it was nice to believe that I was 1 tile away from Tenpai for a second. Anyway, he's been going through a very insecure time in his life. I'm gonna cut this 1-2. I'm genuinely gonna cut the 1-2. We might be in a yeah. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. Are any of them good Tenpais? No, not really. But like, who gives a frick? This hand is. I feel like we're going fast right now. Remember how nervous we were when we were like Right Lords popping off right now? We're popping off. Look at me. I'm the one who's popping off now. Probably will get a haircut soon. To my own chagrin. That's okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I also this is a very insecure time in my life because I recently I did like a community event where I got to meet a lot of members of this community, but also just the local Riichi Mahjong community at a local library. The library sent me a lot of the photos that they took, and I was like, I don't mean to sound so utterly vain, but like, you know when it's like, hang on, pawn? She? Pawn. I mean, it gets me a little bit closer to Tenpai. I don't really, like, it's not good. I also could have cut the red 5. I don't know what I'm going to do with this hand. If I draw to 7 of characters, it's kind of incredible. It's red dragon, half flush, all triplets. Okay, oh, well, this is half flush, and so this is Christmas and a happy new year. Red dragon half flush is only 3 Han, but in the dealer seat, this is a pretty bricked up 3 Han. Oh! What is this? This is like 7,700 points. This is like a strong 3 Han, right? Because our mini points are, yeah, our mini points are strong. It's 5,800. I'm a freaking liar. I'm a freaking liar. 3 Han 40 Fu, I think, would have been 7,700. Okay, this is amazing. I mean, it is all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All my apes. I don't want to play this normally. I don't. Here we go. Orphans time, baby. Which means folding when someone else calls Riichi, because that is how we like to do it. Face down, pawns up. That's the way I like to fold. I don't mean to sound so vain, but it's like, you know, the prevalence of photos in society. Like, photos are a big part of daily life now. And I was secretly, this is very vulnerable. But I was like, oh, because I knew that the library was going to take photos. So I was like, oh, hopefully I look good in one of them so I can put it on like a dating profile in the future. So, you know, once I muster up the courage to do that, and it'll show people that I do stuff, right? And that'll be good. And then in all the photos, my mouth is half open and like, I don't know what my good side is, but certainly not this. And so it was just, I don't think the people at the library were trying to do me dirty or anything. I mean, I could just go for the high roll half flush. Yeah, I mean, this hand's not gonna win anyway. I think our likelihood of getting the dank half flush is a little bit better than our likelihood of getting 13 orphans. I could be wrong. Could absolutely be wrong. But yeah, I don't hate the current game plan. Again, we're kind of just trying to fold. It's a nightmare. Like, we're gonna regret not playing this hand hard if a crosslord wins like a Hanemon. Like, we're gonna be sad. But even if they do, it's not like we really could have fought them, right? Our starting hand was just so garbaggio. Ooh, I could maybe even start folding now. It's not the worst idea I've ever had, just to start huge folding. Left lord might be in Tenpai. This is a weird hand. One must assume Sisyphus is going for something weird, because if this were all simples, I don't think that you could discard the Dora that easily. It's very weird that you can't use it. So my thinking is that this is some kind of like all triplets nonsense. Maybe this is all triplets nonsense. Maybe this is like triple triplets. I have no idea what you're going for, but it is weird, and we should be scared. 2, 3, 4, South 2, South 3, South 5. They don't even have another chance at the dealer seat. So they must, either you're experiencing a big crash out right now and you're just kind of like quiet quitting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just be a Mongon. Please just give a Mongon. 1 Oradora. Okay, the game ends and we're in first. Gaming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, by the skin of our teeth. That's huge. That's genuinely huge. But anyway, yeah, those photos didn't turn out okay. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. I mean, the elo, it's not bad. 2 spheres of love. Hey, buy me dinner first. I also wanted to say, that like we've been talking. I was talking about doing like a gender bent cosplay of this character, but I was like looking at all the cosplay stuff, and I think I look goofy with not black hair. So I was having like a debate about whether I should do this character, Kirari, from, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, from Kakegurui. Not a fake fan, by the way. I've watched all the seasons. I don't, RIP, the hopes of a season 3, I think, but like, I've read some of the manga. I'm not all caught up, but I was like, oh, what if I was just like, what if I did, instead of this character, I could do like Yumeko, the protagonist. She has dark hair. And the reason why I say this is because like this is me in high school in a production of Cats. I just don't think it's the look for me. You know what I mean? Sure, I wouldn't be dressed as a cat, and it's like, you sound, well, it's a gender bend cosplay. Like the point of it is not to look good. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is it now? Like, I know this is the most vain YouTube video I've ever released. This is so vain. I got a auto attack passive when I hit the same enemy 3 times. Hey, League of Legends. Hang on, analyze me, spit on me. The one hand where we got that half flush, that, you know, leaves a little something to be desired. Okay, A+, we'll take it. But oh my god, I got a C? Yeah, because I went orphans mode, I went sicko mode, I went goblin mode. This hand was weird. You wanted me to cut the red 5 here because of... no, this is... I should have cut the red 5 here. Had I drawn into a 3, it's awesome. It's red dragon, half flush, all triplets, and that's 12k in the dealer seat. That's really, really good. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why I kind of lost my mind here. We got so lucky that God bailed us out. Wow. And then what happened here? Was that correct? Yeah, I guess so. Damn, they just had nothing. And then let me look at this. Let me look at this last hand. Were you just giving up? No. So we knew. Yeah, we knew something weird was happening, because they don't have another chance at the dealer seat. So this hand has to be something good. I was thinking like all triplets. I wasn't thinking half flush, but I should have been paying more attention to it. This is really scary. If it were up to me, I would cut the white dragon first, just so that you don't give them Ipatsu, and then maybe someone else deals the 6 of circles. And if Left Lord has, I don't know, like if a crosser deals in with a Mongun, then you have a much easier path to getting 3rd. Like this is probably not going to help you, most likely. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And if you deal into like a less valuable hand, maybe you can live to try to fight it out in South 3 or South 4. It's unlikely, and it's a terrible losing position. But and they got really unlucky because they literally drew the Kiss of Death immediately after the Reachi was called. So I don't hate this. I genuinely don't hate this push either. Okay, hang on. East 1, 2 of circles, and East 4 Reachi. So there are a few things. So here's the thing, like about the cosplay. Yeah, I also want to, like, I don't want to just be a clown about it. You can just watch my regular, I'm already doing that, like with my everything. like clown is life. Like this is clown. This is clown. I also want to look, I mean, this is vain. This is absolutely vain, but I also like the last cosplay that we did, which was of Hana in this game. I was like, oh, you know, like, I don't usually think anything positive about my physical form. But I was like, hey, Yusong's, you know, the legs are looking okay here. That's kind of cool, you know? Like, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is like a good discussion, because I think it gets really weird really fast. I did look to see in the store, like, oh, can I redeem the Yumeko character? No, you can't, because it was a limited time run. Yo star. So I don't know, it might be up in the air. So while this is all up in the air, and while Yusong is struggling to keep the upload schedule afloat, if we manage to hit 20k subs, I might just ask some friends to play some Riichi Mahjong together as a celebration, and hopefully, like, maybe friends that we haven't seen in a while or something. I don't know. There are things that I would be excited to celebrate as well if we don't end up doing the cosplay idea. Okay, East 1, 2 of circles. They loved this. I don't know why, but they did. And then Omega punished. This was... Sometimes Yostar loathes you. And then we are... Oh, I should have been folding even harder. But like 4 of circles is fine. And then Red Dragon dealing is rough. Red Dragon dealing is rough. They wanted me to cut this because they're not waiting with a 2-3. They would have to be double pair waiting with the 1, and that doesn't seem very likely. Okay, what else do we need to look at? The East 4 Reachi. There were a million Reachis that were called. So this we were Gigantamax folding, right? Yeah. We're done. And then this Reachi. It was bad, but we slam. Oh, they hated it. What? You hated this? This Reachi is also disgusting. Reachi, pure double sequence, Red Dragon. Oh, I wish I saw this. I wish I could have called Reachi here. Because no sane individual Suji traps with the Dora when you could have had a 3-5 instead. Unless we have the nuts, which we do. Pure double sequence. I wish we had seen this. I would have called this in a heartbeat. This is diabolical. I love that noise. The Reachi was unthinkable. Can someone smarter than me in the comment section tell me why? But also, if we go by Dinah Chiba's rules in Riichi Book 1, come on and slam and welcome to the jam is like pretty likely. And then what happens if we do here? What, we're gonna wait on the 6 instead? I guess the 6 is a little bit better. There's 4 copies left instead of 3, so this is fine. We really should not have called it. I guess the 6 is more like, but this feels like confirmation bias. It doesn't feel right to. It doesn't feel right to genuinely consider this. I think that the only moment where like this is the only thing that we have to consider. There is a right play and a wrong play here. Apparently this is just a wrong play. Damaten Yonkling for the 4 of Bamboo. Red 5-1 Dora. It's a 2-Han banger. 2-Han I just snooze at. But maybe I'm underrating just like a quick and easy hand. Because it stops a crossword from winning maybe. And then they chase my Reachi. And then they sumo. Oh, this was grody. Hey, can I say something, though? We're down 20,000 points, and we still won this game. So just because we're down 2,700 points doesn't really mean anything. I call Reachi here. You were okay with it. You were weirdly okay with it. What am I waiting for? White Dragon and... No. What am I even waiting for? The 3 and the 6 of characters. Oh, God, it's so bad. Oh, my God. Did I win this one? Okay, no. and then we're still down 20k. And then we still win. Surely this Reachi was correct. Yes, this finally a Reachi worth calling. Reachi Pinfu 1 Dora. No. And then this was a weird discard. They must have had none safety left beef in your hand. Wow. Wow, this was weird. This was definitely weird. 7 of characters is guaranteed safe. But you want to get a little greedy with it. I understand. But 7 of characters is guaranteed safe. And then you're like, well, you sung afterwards. You're kind of like up the river without a paddle. 7 of Bamboo is at least safe for 1 person. And like someone might discard something else. There's chances for more information. You know what I mean? And this hand, albeit good, it is 1 tile away from Tenpai with a perfect Ishanten. Okay, I don't hate why you did this. I genuinely don't hate why you did this. Yeah, it's a little grim. Would I have folded here? I'm in the dealer seat. One of them is probably going to deal into the other. I mean, you know me. There's 2 Reachis in the club. I'm getting out of there. Perfectly fine Reachi here as well, right? Reachi, Pinfu, all simples. Maybe a pure double sequence if some bozo is going to deal in with the 5. Yeah, it's not a bad chasing Reachi. Yeah, they love it. They absolutely love it, Jerry. So what can you really do here? This was just in God's hands, and we got very, very lucky that the point leader dealt into us specifically. Was that this moment? Yeah, that was this moment. And then did anything else awesome happen for us? We sumoed a gigantic hand. Sumo on the red 5 here was awesome. Did they like the chi? Because we could have had a million more opportunities. They hated this. Wow. I mean, you didn't hate it. The point difference was 12. Like, I don't think the 7 of circles is a safe tile, but I just want to be in Tenpai to keep the dealer seat. And this breaks Ipatsu. Not that really, really matters. How many safe tiles do I have? I have 1. That's not that good either. I would rather... This is like basically just calling a chasing Reachi. And then we get really lucky here, right? Someone deals into it. Oh, no, we sumo and it's the best day of our lives. Folks, I'm not going to lie. This game felt great. This game genuinely felt great. Perhaps... I mean, I don't want to jinx it. But like that's cool, right? That's cool. I'm not gonna say no to that. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with the community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.